Hey YouTube, it's Jess. I'm back, and it's been a little while since I've given you guys an update on our tiny house journey. My voice might sound a little echoey because I am at work. I don't know if you can, ooh, it's so bright. We run and own an indoor skate park, so I'm in the shop area. Let me see if you can see this better over here. I actually had a minute to myself to make a video. It's the quiet before the storm, before everyone gets here. And really, I don't know if we're gonna even be that busy because it's actually like the weather's starting to warm up and everybody's really psyched. So there's been a lot of people looking forward to doing some street skating and it not being freezing cold. So there's that. But back to the point of the video. Our ideas for what we are doing with the tiny house has changed just a little bit. I know the last time that I had told you guys our plans, we were trying to do 2 mobile tiny homes and then 1 stationary area. That way Luke and I would be able to, you know, at some point go wherever we wanted to go. And then we'd have 1 mobile tiny home that one of the kids could move into, whatever. And that has changed a little bit because we are looking at the prices of things, and we think what might be a really good idea is to start as inexpensive as possible and doing the mobile tiny homes, doing 2 actually prices out to be quite a bit higher. And since we don't plan on actually needing to move anytime super soon, it makes more sense to us to do something that's stationary and cost-effective, and then a little further down the road do a mobile tiny house. And also our thought process is if we're designing one and we put it all together and we put all this money into it, and then there are things that we wish we had done differently, it would be smart to have 2 runs at it. You know what I mean? Like, do the small tiny house, not have it be mobile, find out what we like, what we don't like about the design that we do end up going with, and then coming back and building a small mobile tiny house just for Luke and I when maybe the kids are off doing their own thing, and know exactly what we would have done different, exactly how to maximize our space, and what works out best for us. So that is our plan, and cost effective. We've priced a lot of things, and the most bang for your buck is post frame construction, also known as like Morton buildings, or you know, the way that pole barns are made, but making a house that way. So the plan that we've built would be close to the size of this if it was all in one place, if that makes sense.
When we started looking at the pole barn stuff, you can get a lot more for a lot cheaper.
Yes, you can.
You know what I mean?
You know that house when you first come out on Brown Road, right when you come out of the underpass? No, it's before the underpass. On the right, it's got the copper colored roof.
You want to show that?
That's a pole barn house.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Right now what we're doing is pricing our design that Luke has been working every day on. I think he probably has 11 versions of the plan, the big plan.
There's not a second floor. It's all 1 floor, but it has really high ceilings. So this area right here would be a shower. That would be like the master shower and bath. That'd be sink. That'd be toilet. This is a sliding barn door area right here, so that's how you go. Anywhere where you see these little marks like that, that's like a doorway. Alright, so then you come out of that, that'd be a washer and dryer. That'd be the refrigerator. This would be steps going up to a loft above just that square right there. See how I got those dotted lines?
Oh, yeah.
The loft would be up above that.
It makes more sense, the less exterior walls that you have, the less expensive the house is, for us to do it in the shape of a long rectangle. So we had some different ideas, but we think that this will be the best use of our money and the best use of space. I want storage under the stairs because I think that is awesome.
I do too. It's really
I think it is
smart.
such a smart use of space.
That's what my parents have. I have this, which is somewhat legitimate, slightly, and I also have this. These are my 2 stages of life right now. Okay?
I like this one better. Okay, so what was your inspiration? What was your inspiration?
Frustration with trying to design a tiny home at this point in my life.
And now he's starting to do maybe the final plan, closest to the final plan that we've had. So it's one of those things where first you're drawing like this would be good here, that would be good there, this is enough space, and then you start looking at it, oh wait, if the walls are yay thick for insulation, etc., how big is the space really? So one of the next steps will be, once he gets this all drawn out, I've been messing with some apps to try to make a 3D version of it so we can actually like look at it, pretend we're in there, and see what it looks like from that perspective. But I'm not having a very good time finding apps that work for me or that don't say, hey, to actually be able to use this function on this app, you have to pay for it. So if you guys have any ideas on apps that might work for me, please let me know. But to actually do that and then to mark it out, and we've thought about maybe marking it out on the floor at the skate park because we have a lot of room in here, or maybe staking it off at the actual property, so which we will probably do. But so we're gonna do pole barn construction, and the inside of it will actually be, you know, done like a tiny house. It will be a tiny house. And actually, Luke said today when he was speaking with a man at Morton Buildings that he was like, wait, how many people did you say were going to live here? And he was like, well, me, my wife, our 3 kids. And the guy was like, this is too small. He was like, it's just too small. You're not going to, I don't think you understand. And Luke's like, oh, we understand. We understand what we're looking at. And although the movement seems to be big and moving at a fast pace, I think when you immerse yourself in it, it's a little bit different than being outside of it looking in, because to this man, he's going, wait, what? How small? What size? Because what we're looking at here is doing our tiny house 32 feet by 20 feet. 32 by 20. So I wish I could like really show you guys what we've got in here so far, but I feel like it will be so hard to do. That is part of what we've got. We actually have the whole thing kind of drawn out, but that's what he's got on this final version at this point. So anyways, I have a couple clips of us just randomly planning and talking at different points in time that I'll probably insert here and there and everywhere. And so you guys can kind of see what's been going on behind the scenes as far as that goes. It took me a minute to wrap my head around the fact that we weren't going to be doing the mobile thing just yet, because that is our ultimate goal. That is my ultimate dream, is to have the capability to bounce from place to place. But I also have to be wise and look at our situation and say, this is what would be the smartest for us in the situation we're in now. Like, we aren't going to be rolling out anytime soon, so it's just wiser for us to drop the mortgage, drop the bills, save up the money along the way, have it work for us, and the kids have enough space, because they're not going to have a lot of space. Like, their rooms right now are monstrous. Like, they're so huge where we're at now, and it's unused space. Like, the kids, they'll play in the room sometimes, but most of the time we're all in like the general, like the main areas where everyone's hanging out, like the living room. So they'll have a little bit more room to kick around with the design that we're doing now, and the post frame construction house will make it so affordable. And I think that Luke said he'd gotten a couple different quotes, but just for all of the like the floor, the walls, the roof, the awnings, and we're thinking about doing a little kind of porch area in the front. The prices so far he's been getting has been like $11,000 to $17,000, and that's just for that. And kind of as we're pricing it out, we're thinking that the whole thing might cost in the $35,000 range, and that's me just pulling a number out because we're still pricing. Like, that's what we're doing right now. I've been continuing to go through things at the house and sell them. I've made a couple videos on minimalizing at our house to kind of get rid of some of the extra stuff that we have, and I think those videos just kind of turn into me rambling a lot. Oh my gosh! Oh, this needs to be washed out, and Cassie would love this. Look! This is legit so cute. Cassie likes Spider-Man, and I don't know what year this was made. It was made in New Jersey, it says. 77. 77? You guys! This is a treasure. Probably won't sell that one. Unless it's worth like $1,000 bucks, and then I'll sell it in a heartbeat. So if you like rambling vlogs, come hang out with me on those other videos, because it's really just me like boop, 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 because I can talk all day. But I'm here at work, and now it's time for me to clean everything, and as I have more updates, I will hit you guys up. One thing I've been doing is trying to upgrade the house a little bit. That way it will be ready to sell when we are indeed ready to do so. I've already wallpapered my hallway, which is a small hallway, but it needed something kind of fancy. So I put up some really cool paper. It looks, and I'm not a big fan of wallpaper, but this looks really neat, and it's perfect for what I needed. I needed something quick. But it looks like white barnwood, and it looks so nice, you guys. I wish I'd done it like ages ago. I'm also fixing up the kitchen, and I'm going to try my hand at tiling and doing like a backsplash, like all myself. Never done one before. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't. If you guys are interested, I can make some videos of those as well. Some DIY, hope it turns out great video ideas. So trying to do that. I've been selling a lot of the action figures that, if you guys saw my minimalizing the closet of action figures, I've actually sold quite a few of those. You would be proud of me. It's, you know, it's one of those things where they're a little pricier than most of the things that you're trying to sell on eBay, because they are collectibles and they are older, and not everyone's looking for stuff like that, but the people that are will spend a pretty penny on that kind of stuff. So I've had a lot of people buying them out in California, and I don't know if they're buying them for their personal collection, or if it's like a shop that sells them, or what. Maybe they can make more money off of them than I can. But right now I'm just trying to get them out of the house. I'm selling all sorts of stuff. I'm selling like maternity clothes I'll hopefully never need again. I'm selling like baby carriers I'll hopefully never need again. I mean, I'm selling like all sorts of stuff. So, and it's actually a lot of fun. I like decluttering, and I've always loved throwing things away. So it's been real. I guess that's all that I have for you today, but I'll keep in touch and let you know when we have more information to share. I will try to make a video when we actually do mark things out and look at it in real space and see what it means for us, like day-to-day basis, like walking around, doing our thing. The ceilings will be really, really high. I was looking to see if Luke had that written down here somewhere right in front of me, easy to get to, but he doesn't. I don't think. Oh, here's another design I can show you. And that was when he was starting to realize, hey, if we did it this way, we could give the kids a little bit more room in their room, and they would like that. But yeah, when we stake it out, I'll make a video of that so you can see what it's gonna be like. But the ceilings are gonna be super, super high, and I think that will make it feel like there's a lot more room in there. And when Luke was talking to the Morton building guy, he had to be like, well, there's not gonna be a bunch of bedrooms in the house, which is why you think it sounds small, but there's gonna be loft areas, and our bed's gonna be in a loft. But yeah, so at this point, I'm just starting to ramble. So thanks for coming to say hey to me today. Hi to you. I've missed you guys. I know it's been a couple days. I'm sorry. I'll try to do better next time. But until then, you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.